Any challenges? No questions. Right, okay, let me explain two important things. Uh, yesterday, two students called me for this issue. Okay, so again, I'll explain. Okay, so let me explain that issue. So what happened is, okay, they are unable to connect to the server remotely, right? They are unable to connect to the server remotely. In that case, can we continue the practice or we cannot continue the practice? There is an on-prem machine, okay, Oracle VM machine. So they are unable to connect to the server remotely. Remote desktop is not working for them. So can they continue the practice or they cannot continue the practice or not? Please let me know the answer, please.
They can continue directly from Oracle or Shellbox itself.
Okay.
We
So
can
Instead of
connect through
RDP.
the browser. Shanmugh. Initially, browser option will come.
Okay. Which browser option?
Once they connected the Oracle virtual machine,
Okay. What is our machine
the
batch?
icon will come no through that is the browser option, right?
Which option? I'm unable to recollect, sir. What is the browser option?
Can we share my screen?
Let me give you the permissions. Let me stop sharing from my side and let me give you the permissions. Yes, you can give you can share the screen. Dinesh, you can record session.
Can you able to see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Yeah, this is not a browser actually. This is a tool, OVM tool. So
okay.
through this also we can connect without connecting to the MSTSC.
Okay. Okay, fine. So guys, tell me guys, what is your answer? They can connect or they cannot connect? They can practice, they can continue the practice or they cannot continue the practice without RDP. Tell me guys, yes or no? I just want to listen whether it is possible or not. There is no RDP, okay? They are unable to do the RDP, but they want to install SQL Server. How can they install SQL Server?
They can mount ISO directly here.
Okay.
And they can install.
Okay, done. Okay, so they can continue the practice again. I'm saying, okay, so at that time also we discussed the same point. RDP access is only for the real-time connectivity and all. Okay, in the real time, how can we are going to connect to the servers? Yes, Shevanti, let me give you the permissions. Okay, so in the real time, how we are going to connect to the servers? Okay, so that's it. Only for that reason. Okay, RDP is there, and one more reason is there. To copy the files from your local machine to virtual machine also we are going to use RDP. Only for these two reasons we are going to use RDP. Again, RDP, if you are unable to do RDP means that doesn't mean you cannot practice. You can directly log in into the machine. Okay, this is the direct connection, right? You know, right? Every time you will check the IP address. You can directly log into the machine and you can install your SQL Server. You can install your SSMS. No need to copy anything. Sir, how can I install? Sir, I cannot copy from local to virtual machine, right? How can I install? Simply go to this machine, VirtualBox Manager, go to the properties, settings of this machine. Okay, go to the storage. Already OS will be attached here. Okay, let me show you the correct image for you. Let me keep OS first. Okay, so it will be like this for you people. It will be like this. Okay, go to settings, go to storage. There you can see Windows operating system, right? So that in the D drive, Windows operating system will be attached. Okay, I want to change this Windows operating system to SQL Server. Just select that Windows operating system, change it to SQL Server, and click OK. And automatically, once you go to the machine in the D drive, you can see SQL Server image will be attached. This is direct way of accessing the machine. Okay, don't think RDP. If you're unable to do RDP because of some reasons, because of version and all, okay, if your laptop is not supporting RDP and all, don't think that you cannot practice. You can directly log into the machine. You can change the OS ISO image to SQL Server ISO image from the Oracle VirtualBox machine settings, and then you can see the software here, and then you can start installing the SQL Server. Is it clear? So don't think RDP, if you have RDP access, then only I can connect to the SQL Server. People are trying to replicate me. That's okay, that's good. I appreciate that one. But just think logically. Okay, so what is there? We are able to see the IP address of the machine by just directly logging into the machine. Why can't we do the work all? Why can't we install the softwares? Why can't we work with that machine directly? RDP is only for three things. One is for complete screen. Okay, in this machine you won't get complete screen, you will get small screen like this. First one, first option. Second option is in the real time, how to connect to the servers remotely using RDP. Okay, that is also second second option for us. And third option is to copy the files from local to VM, Oracle VM. Only for these three reasons, okay, we discussed with RDP. Okay, if your machine is not supporting RDP, that doesn't mean you cannot practice. You can happily practice. Once SQL Server installation is completed, then again go to the Oracle VirtualBox Manager, again go to the settings of this machine, again go to the storage, again select the SQL Server. This time you set up ssms.iso image. Just change the icon, okay, from SQL Server to ssms.iso and click OK. Now go to the machine directly and now go to this PC. There you can see SSMS image. Okay, you can see, right? Now you'll open it and you are going to install the SSMS. That's it. Clear, guys? Any issues, any doubts? So don't think if RDP access is not there or not working properly, you cannot practice. You can happily practice by directly logging into the machine. Okay, clear, everyone? Is it clear? Any issues, any doubts, guys? Please, if you have still doubts or if you haven't started practicing because of this issue, you can start practice immediately. Okay, nothing is stopping you. Is it clear, everyone?
So in Azure VM also possible to direct connect?
No. Azure VM, we cannot directly log into the machine. Only this
Okay.
on-prem VM we
Right.
can handle directly.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Any questions, any doubts, any issues, any challenges? Come on. Okay, how many of you have completed the assignment, yesterday's assignment? Yesterday I gave you 3 assignments. One is adding files. Okay, I got around, let me check. Let me check. Okay, so I got around like from 10 students hardly. The 2, 3 or 4 students they just sent just now. Okay, and Chandra, Kusuma, Muthu, Disilva, Dinesh, Daniel, Amlata, Sajal, Vimala. Okay, I guess Hariteja also. Hariteja, let me check. Okay, Hariteja also. Who else? That's it. Okay, so Pedreddy, yes, but Pedreddy also, and Rajesh also. I got response from Rajesh also. Okay, Dinesh also, and Dinesh, you just prepared, you just created a table, but where is, what about that where condition? Right?
Condition also I practiced, but I was not made
Okay,
screenshot.
you just practice, right? No issues, right? You have to face any
Practiced.
issues, right? I guess. Yes. Okay. Then hardly 12 people. Okay, I got responses from 12 to 13 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 5, 14, Kishore. Kishore. Okay, good. Okay, fine. Okay, that's fine. What about another assignment, Kishore? Fayak, let me check. Yes, okay. So I found most of you are sending like this. Okay, master, no, tempdb, yes, model, no, MSDB, yes. Fayak, okay, there is a small correction. Okay, it's not correct actually. For tempdb, you cannot add file group. Okay, for tempdb, you cannot add file group, you can add files. Okay, MSDB the only one database that will allow you to add files and file groups is MSDB. Only one database that will allow us to add files and file groups is MSDB. Master, it won't allow us. Model, it won't allow us. TempDB, it will allow us for adding files, but file groups, it won't allow us to add file groups. Okay, right? MSDB, it will allow us to add files and file groups as well. Okay, so the correct answer will be master, no, model, no, MSDB, yes, TempDB, yes, no. Okay, this is the correct answer. Okay, and let me check this. Okay, adding files. Okay. Yesterday, someone pinged me, they got error. Dinesh, who pinged me yesterday? They are getting error while adding the files. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Thank you for that. Okay, Kishore. MSDB, TempDB allows to add data files. MSDB allows to add file groups. TempDB do not allow to add file groups. Okay, fine. Right. Okay. So, okay, done. So what about others? Hardly I got assignment from only 30 members, I guess. Okay, what about others? We have 30 members strength. Today 26 members joined. What about remaining 13 persons, 13 members? When they are going to complete? Any idea when you people are going to complete this assignment? Let
I'll do
me,
it today, Shanmukh.
okay, that's fine. What about others?
Sir, hello.
Yes.
Sir, I am unable to connect my server.
What happened? What error you are getting?
Uh,
You are unable to connect to the server means Azure VM or Oracle VM? Which VM you are facing issue?
Azure, sir.
Azure VM. You are unable to connect to the server remotely, na? Okay. So are you getting any error or what? Might be you forget about username, password, something like that.
No, sir. Not
Okay.
like
So
that.
can you share your screen once?
1 second, sir.
Yeah. And others, okay. I want all the assignment questions. Okay. Take time, no problem. If you haven't started, please start it and let me know the answers, please. Okay. Why? Because it's very important interview point of view. Those are all very important points. Okay. If you skip it, I can't help you. Right? Yes. Yes, sir. Okay, Tanuja.
Sir, I'm
Yes.
sharing my screen.
Yes. I can see. This is your screen only, right, Nakraju?
Yes.
Yes. Tell me.
I'm created yesterday name and instance, sir. Name and
Okay.
instance.
Okay. Very good.
So here,
Okay.
that means launch.
Okay, fine. So can anyone correct Raju's mistake, please? He is trying to connect to the named instance, but of course he can't connect with that name.
Raju slash SQL, sorry.
Okay, Raju.
Slash.
Is it Raju or any other thing you have? What is the computer name? What is the server name? He already connected to the default instance. There you can see on his screen what is his computer name.
Click OK.
Batch 41.
Why you are
Batch
doubting?
41.
Why you are doubting? You
41.
can see right batch 41. His computer name is batch 41. So Raju, okay, so whenever you are trying to connect to the named instance, you have to give computer name / instance name. Okay, so now try with the computer name. Just add computer name before your
Yes,
server
yes, sir.
name. No. Before the server name. Starting you have to add there in the okay, in the same window, you can add computer name / your Raju SQL server. Batch 41 / Raju SQL server.
Click on the server name icon, sir. Don't type.
/ that is / Raju. / means reverse one. Okay, yes. Okay, Raju SQL server. Okay, you can try now. Okay, fine. Right. Again, click on connect button. Click on connect button. Connect button. Yes. Okay. Now you can just drop down, go to the drop down. In case if you are facing this kind of issues on server name, you can see one drop down, right? Small drop down at the end. Yes. Okay. Click on it. Okay. Go to browse for more. Go to database engine, expand that plus symbol, database engine symbol. You can see what and all instances installed in this machine. To which instance you want to connect, you can simply select that instance, you can connect it. Select the second instance now, click OK and click OK again. Can anyone tell me what are the other names we can connect to the default in the named instance?
Dot.
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 Local host.
Local host.
Not for
Bracket
default.
local host bracket close.
No, not for wait. Not for default instance. I'm asking other names for named instance. Other names for named instance.
Dot backward slash
That's
named
it.
instance
We
name.
have to replace
Yeah.
dot computer name with the dot. That's it. Dot / instance name. Okay. So that way also we can connect to the named instance, guys. Okay, fine. So done.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yesterday, what other assignments we discussed? One is like system database, add files and file groups. Second one is creating tables and applying where conditions. Any other assignments we discussed yesterday?
Adding data file without
Adding data.
creating
Without MDF.
without
Yes, very good.
MD.
Yes.
Without
How
MDF
many
or
of you
NDF.
tried this one, guys?
I tried.
I tried.
Is it successful?
This is not successful.
Only NDF without NDF DB creation possible.
Okay.
I created, but I added some extents.
Okay. Some other extensions, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Okay. So let me stop sharing. No, Raju, let me share my screen. Okay. Let me share my screen. Let me come to the server. Where is batch 41? So is it possible to create a database without .mdf and .ndf? Is it possible?
while creating not possible.
Okay.
After that, we can alter the table, alter the file or data files
Okay.
without extensions.
Okay. Okay, let's try. Okay, so nothing is there. That's why I asked you. There is a logic in my question. Okay, someone yesterday, someone already completed that one. Who completed that one? Yesterday you sent me the screenshot, right? I just forgot his name. Who completed that assignment? Yesterday only they completed the assignment. Without MDF and LDF, it's not possible to create a database. Dinesh, yesterday you only sent me that screen, that assignment.
Yesterday I sent, but I had some extents MP3.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. That is the answer, Dinesh. Dinesh, right?
Yeah.
That is the answer. Guys, remember we can create database without .mdf and .ldf. I'll show you now. Remember, guys, in SQL Server, extensions are only just for the format, not mandatory. Is it clear? In SQL Server, all extensions are only for the format. It's not mandatory. Okay. On behalf of .mdf, you can give any other name. Say, for example, if Dinesh is creating a database, sales database Dinesh is creating, Dinesh can give his own name as an extension. Sales dot Dinesh, sales_log.Dinesh. Okay, so that is his wish. He can give his name as an extension. It's not mandatory that you have to use only .mdf, .ndf, .ldf. Is it clear, guys? It's not mandatory. SQL Server will allow us any extension, not only for data files, log files. Even if you go for backup files also, usually full backups, we are going to add extension as .bak. But .bak is not mandatory, just to identify. Why? Because you are not only the one you are using the SQL Server. Other team, your team members also using the SQL Server. So we cannot keep our own extensions, right? Just it's a standard way of identifying the data files and log files, but it's not mandatory. While creating the database itself, you can mention, whatever extensions you want. Okay, let me show you that as well, so that you will get clarity. And again, why I'm asking this, it's not mandatory. Extensions are not mandatory, but don't change extensions in the organization. Okay, right? Don't change the extensions in the organization. Sales database. Okay, I'm creating sales database. If I click OK, I'll get sales.mdf, sales_log.ldf, right? Agree?
Right.
So what I'm going to do, I'll add file names manually. Sales.sha, okay, sales_log.sha. Okay, so let's click OK. It will accept. Okay, if you want to see, go to this program files, my computer, this program files, and Microsoft SQL Server, instance root directory, MS SQL, data folder. Okay, so where is sales database? See here. Okay, can you see now? If you see other databases, you can see the extensions, right? For data file, you can see like this. For log file, you can see like this. But if you see here, okay, .sha, okay, you cannot see any icons, right? Why? Because if you gave .mdf, .ldf, you will get the icons. Okay, but you gave different extensions. That's why you are not getting the icons and all. Is it clear, guys? Now tell me, is it possible to create a database without .mdf, .ldf? Yes or no?
Yes.
Possible, right? Right? Can I create a database without data file? Yes or no?
Without data file, not possible.
No, sir. Shanmugh, but this database mean that will be accessible or
Yes,
we
happily it
can
will
close
be, see, it will
manually?
be accessible, no issues at all. You can happily create tables and all, nothing happened, okay? You can happily access this. Where is that sales? Yes, okay, you can create tables and all, no issues at all. Okay, if that is not accessible, if you click on plus symbol, okay, it has to throw the error. If you are able to expand the database, means happily you can work with it. If you want, you can try it, just creating tables and all. See, my statements, there are two statements. I can create database without .mdf and .ldf. It's true, agree, right? I cannot create a database without data file and without log file. It's also true, agree? Without data file and without log file, we cannot create a database. We have to give data file and log file, but that data file extension can be MDF or, okay, it's not mandatory that it should be a MDF. You can give your own extension, but data file should be there, log file should be there. Okay, there is a logic. You cannot create a database without data file and log file, but you can create a database without .mdf and .ldf. Agree? Clear, everyone? Any issues, any doubts, please? Right. Okay, fine. So yesterday we just created a
Shanmugh,
table.
I
Yes,
have one doubt.
yes, yes.
And at any point of time, we can change that extension, that SHA to some
Okay,
that
let's
MDF
try.
or
Okay,
LDF.
let's try. So let me change this to MDF. Remember, guys, whenever the database is online, you cannot do anything. Okay, let's try with MDF. Why I'm unable to type MDF? MDF. Okay. Yes. Okay, it is saying file is in use. Normal error you will get, right? Even though you are using Notepad, if you want to change the name of the Notepad, it will throw you the error. File is in use. How to fix that? Just bring this database offline. Tasks take offline. Okay. So let me bring this database offline. Right now, let's try. Okay, and let's try for this as well. LDF. Yes. Now fix it, right? Now let's
Okay,
try
fine.
to bring not that one. Okay, that's okay, that we can do. Let's try. Let's see whether we can bring the database online or not after changing. How to bring the database online? Just right click, tasks, bring online. I'm getting the error. See here, what error I'm getting? Could not restart the sales, retrieving the previous state, alter database statement failed, file activation failure, the physical file name. Okay, SHA may be incorrect. What it is saying? Okay, I'll tell you. Very good point. Okay, so I'll tell you. So in the master database, whenever you create a database, in the master database, okay, it will keep the list of all the databases. Whenever you create any database, in the master database, it will keep list of all the database data files and log files. How master database registered this database? Can anyone tell me? How master database?
While creating a database.
While creating the database, how master database registered these files of sales database?
.sha and
Very good. So here it is
SHA
clearly
format.
saying, okay, I am unable to find sales_log.sha. Okay, I'm unable to find sales.sha. Means in the master database, the path is, the extension is .sha. But whenever you're trying to bring the database online, first of all, it will check in the master database. Okay, it will check the path. Okay, in that path, files are there or not. In that path, there are no files with the sales.sha, sales_log.sha. So that's why it's not coming online. Is it clear, guys? In the master database, it will register whenever you create any new database. In the master database, it will register path of all the files, including data files and log files. First point. Second point is extensions also it will registered. So in the master database, the file name is sales.sha, sales_log.sha, but it is unable to find the files in that path. So that's why it is unable to bring the database online. So how to fix this error? Can anyone tell me?
We can alter
Again,
the
we
name
need to
in
change
master
the names.
database.
We can change back it to SHA, will fix the error.
I hope.
Right?
In
It
master.
will
Not
fix the
MDF.
error.
No, we need to change in alter data
Very good.
file
Okay, that is
using
also, see,
MDF.
we have two ways now. One way is you can again change back this extension to SHA. Okay. Another way is, of course, it's not a good way. Another way is you have to change the file names in the master catalog directly. Okay. You have to change the file names in the master catalog directly. Sir, how to change it? For that, there is an alter query. Okay. Using alter query, you can change the existing file names extensions. Okay. So what is the query? First of all, where I can see all the data files and log files. Okay. There is a query called select star from sysalt files. Okay. So if you run this query, you will get all the data files and log files and their paths and their names. Okay. So if you see here for master database, this is the data file name, master.mdf, and path of course path. This is the path, right? And the log file name. Like the temp
I think
DB.
Shanmugh, we have less than a minute now.
Yes. Let me reconnect, please. Please join with the same link.